Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another exciting episode of Fandom Fights. We got a singles match for you today. We got Mr. VHS. He's here. It's Nazario, Mr. VHS. And he's going up against Mr. Mike Shea, the man with the golden voice. Nick, I feel like I haven't hosted a match with you in a fortnight. How are you doing?
My whole body hurts, Tim.
Did you go to the gym?
I walked about 2 miles.
Oh,
3 days ago.
Yeah, that's right. You told me about that.
It hurts.
Anyway, the match. What do you think about it?
I'm very excited, Tim. It's going to be good. Both these players we've seen this year already. They were part of that first title picture. Both of them unfortunately lost their first match, which means they've both gone down below 500. However, the winner of today's match will find themselves back at 500 plus a ticket to the tournament. We got a good playing match here against, I think, a pretty evenly matched couple of guys. So it should be good.
Yep, let's get into it, starting with the promos.
Hey, Mike. Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing good.
We are back in Fandom.
Yes.
And we come here with one mission and one mission only.
To shave an orangutan.
No, to sell Mike Shea into joining our faction.
That's
Sir,
right.
you are watching. We need Fandom players. We are in the bare bones, and you're a good one. I have seen the things you do with the sound effects and shit, and actually you kind of know movies. So can you join us, please? Mike, sell him.
Yeah, we got Blockbuster coupons that you can't really use anymore. We got new releases, but you can't really watch them because, the store's not really fucking open, really.
We have shit to sell.
Yes, we do have that. The link. Tim, put the link.
Buy our shit. We have Easter shit on sale.
Yes. And St. Patrick's shit is coming.
Yeah, good shit. Oh, wait, I think that happened already.
Yeah, fuck it.
Join us, please. Thank you.
So let me get this straight. So they want me to join, but they still want to fight me and take me out? Like, I'm supposed to graciously lose this match so I can accept an invitation? Or I'm supposed to join the guys that I beat? Either way, like, what's in this for me? I'll tell you what's in it. He's right about one thing. I do have a great soundboard. I don't know if you guys heard that or not. It's been a little touch and go lately, but look, I'm here to prove I'm not a one-trick pony. I'm here to show why they want me so badly, why they're just all up in all this. It's because I know what I'm doing. So let's just do the thing that I'm good at.
Nick, I wasn't prepared for the requests. I'm sorry. Mike, we did hear it. Yeah, good shit. Nick, what'd you think?
St. Patrick's Day happens before Easter, Tim.
Yeah.
Yep.
Let's get into it. Round number 1. Nick, how's it going to work?
Round number 1 is going to work like this. There's going to be 10 questions in the realm of Fandom Fights. Once players hear the question, they'll have 15 seconds to write down their answer, and at the end of 15 seconds, they'll say pens down, at which point the players will reveal their answers and say it aloud. Each correct answer is worth 1 point apiece, and should any individual player get all 10 questions correct in round number 1, they would receive a bonus question. Each player will have 3 repeats, 1 challenge for the entirety of the match. Players, any questions as we get into round number 1?
Will you accept our invitation?
Do you guys validate parking?
I mean, sometimes.
Nazario, lower your camera.
Oh, wait. My camera is kind of shitty, so if it goes away, it's your fault for making me move it.
You're good. Thank you. Okay, Nick, kick us off.
Question number 1 is going to come in the category of Star Trek. Who takes command of the Enterprise after Kirk is sent to Rurapente in Star Trek VI, The Undiscovered Country?
I had one of those moments where I almost had a panic attack because I thought we used this question already, but then I remember you just tested me on it a couple days ago.
Yeah. You didn't need to have a whole panic attack.
Have you ever met me?
We would be like, oh no, we did this already. Let's get a new one.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Mike.
I believe that was Spock.
And Nazario.
Spock.
Spock is correct. Your next question is in the category of Marvel. Who plays Emma Frost in X-Men First Class? This is the one where the class is first.
What was your first class? In, let's say, 10th grade.
10th grade, sophomore year.
I
had study hall right after in the same room.
I had gym first period. Sophomore year.
One. Pens down. That sucks. Nazario.
I'm not even kidding. I didn't remember if it was January or February, so I went with January Jones.
And Mike.
January Jones.
That is correct.
It's the most comic book sounding name
That got
ever.
Maggie. February Jones. Nick, what's next?
Your third question comes in the category of Law and Order. Which Law and Order film features a kidnapped girl being strapped to a bomb vest?
The same thing happened to Bucky last week.
Damn.
Yeah.
Is he still with us?
He's fine. He's down there chewing on a bone. We
And we-
subdued Maggie for the night that night.
Please repeat.
All right, that's Nazario's first repeat.
Question again. Which Law and Order film features a kidnapped girl being strapped to a bomb vest?
It's just when Maggie gets hungry, shit kind of gets wild.
Yeah, I get it.
We've all been there. What'd you have for dinner?
Some meal like steak and asparagus kind of thing, but like not like good steak, like healthy steak.
We had Chinese. It was delicious.
Oh, sounds great.
It was really
Started
good.
a diet today. I hate myself.
One pens down. Yeah, that's your own fault. Let's go to Mike
Speed?
and Nazario.
Bad Boys.
Both incorrect. We're looking for Rush Hour. Rush Hour.
Oh, okay. Yep. Mhm.
So your next question is in the category of DreamWorks animation. In Puss in Boots: The Last Wish, what type of object do Puss and Kitty steal from Jack Horner? Sounds like a murder.
Haven't seen this movie yet.
It's so good. This film.
Yeah, you're a big fan. Is this your favorite film of 2022?
I don't know. Maybe. I'd have to go back and.
This or DC League of Super Pets?
That's up there as well.
Yeah, you're a big fan of that one. 5, 4, 3. You like that more than the Batman, right? 1, pens down. Let's go to Nazario
A map.
and Mike.
Little Jack Horner. A pie?
A map is correct.
okay.
But the pie thing, yeah, that happens in the movie. So Nazario goes up 1. It's 3-2. What's next, Nick?
Next question comes in the category of Middle Earth. Who is the first dwarf that catches Bilbo trying to leave unnoticed at the end of The Hobbit, the Battle of the Five Armies?
Oh, I hate
You guys love this first dwarf shit. You ever have asked like 5 questions about the first dwarf who did this and did that?
Dwarves do a lot of shit in these movies. I don't know what to tell you.
Their main
Yeah,
characters.
all 35 of them do something. They
Yeah.
all-
I'd argue
they all
every
do-
writer's meeting about the plot was, so then we'll have the dwarf do this, and then this dwarf will do that. And
Which
yeah,
one? Who cares?
It's fair.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. No one complains when we say which human in that film did this. Let's go to Mike.
Just picking one of the names. Feely?
And
He's
Nazario.
dead, so he's not.
I don't know.
Nazario.
Ballin.
Balin is correct.
15 dwarves. They all look the same and all their names sound the same. I don't know.
Your next question is in the category of scores and soundtracks.
Movie sucked.
Which sci-fi icons film features the song "The Touch" by Stan Bush? Maggie asked me, "Oh, you have a match at 8?" And I said, "Yeah." And then I said, "But it's a singles match, so it might go quick." And then I was like, "But Nazario is playing in it, so that might slow things down a little bit."
Correct.
Because at least at one point he'll go challenge 5.
Repeat the question.
And there's Mike's first repeat in scores and soundtracks. Which sci-fi icons film features the song "The Touch" by Stan Bush?
Oh, this was on Actually the other day. Oh,
How's your water?
Who says it's water?
That's fair. Me, I guess. Technically. Nice. Ooh, you got the Kirkland Costco brand.
Yeah.
Big fan. Big fan of that water. Right now we're drinking the Meyer stuff. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We're gonna go to Nazario.
I hope it's the right touch. Transformers the movie.
And Mike.
Damn it! That's what it. Nope. Nope.
Transformers the movie
Yeah.
is correct.
Damn it!
So Nazario gets another point. What's next?
Your next question comes in the category of James Bond. Ralph Fiennes plays M in how many James Bond films? You know how, like, since we're on Bond, like, sometimes we'll talk about a Bond film and then we'll break into song.
Yes.
Every time we talk about the previous film that was just asked about, could we break into that song?
Yeah, go for it.
You got the touch. You got the power.
Yeah. 5, 4, 3. Oh my God. 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Mike
I'm ready to fight about this one. 3.
and Nazario.
I was thinking the same fucking thing. 3.
3 is correct.
Okay.
No fighting necessary.
I had
There's
that.
no
I had a
fighting when
question
we
in
have
another
the
league.
correct
They had-
answer.
I had that
So-
question in another league, and they said 2, and I had to fight about it.
Yeah, well, they were wrong and we're right. So,
know they were
Your
wrong.
next question is in the category of Star Wars. Which part of Boba Fett's outfit does Han Solo accidentally hit, leading to his death in Return of the Jedi?
And that last one, Tim, is what we in the question writing business call a double reverse trick question, or just a single. It's a single reverse trick question.
Single reverse.
Because it makes you go, well, he's in 3 of them, but they asked how many he plays M in, and he's not M for that first one, so it must be 2. But oh wait, at the end, he becomes M,
Which is in the movie, it
which
turns
is
out.
what I was thinking originally. I didn't need to go through all this shit.
4.
That was non,
Hands
heinous.
down. Let's go to Nazario
The jetpack.
and Mike.
Jetpack.
Jetpack is correct. What's next, Nick?
Your penultimate question comes in the category of Planet of the Apes.
Pota.
In Rise of the Planet of the Apes, who rips off Caesar's sweater shortly after he first arrives to the facility?
You fan of sweaters?
No, don't have many.
I like sweaters.
Like hoodies are nice.
I do like hoodies, but I'm also like a church on Sunday wear a sweater. I like that.
I have like quarter zip things that I wear to work. They're pretty easy. You just throw them on. They're sweater-esque in
4,
spirit.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Mike
Mr. Rogers.
and Nazario.
Was that Rocket?
It was Rocket. That is correct. So Nazario going into the final question leads 8-4. The final question of the round is in the category of the MCU. In Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, what is the name of the practice that is forbidden, which Wanda uses to enter her body in another universe?
Oh. That was
You
my-
got the touch.
I was going to do that too.
So glad we're on the same page.
Yeah.
5, 4, Bucky, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. This is he's an insane person. Let's go to Nazario.
It's something walking, but I didn't remember, so I went with night walking.
Literally what I said when I answered this question. Mike.
Dream walking?
Dream walking is correct. So Nazario leads round number 1, 8-5.
That's what I have, Tim.
All right, how's round number 2 going to work?
Round number 2 is going to work like this. It is the wheel round. We have a wheel with 8 fandom categories on it, as well as spinners and opponent's choice. Each player will get a spin at the wheel. If they like what they spin the first time, they can keep it. If not, they can choose to spin again, but they will be forced to keep what they spin the second time. They'll get 5 questions in the chosen category, each worth 2 points apiece, unless you like check down a multiple choice, in which case it'll only be worth 1, and be on the lookout. As stealing is available in round number 2. Tim, what's on the wheel today?
On the wheel today is Star Trek, MCU, Wizarding World, Middle Earth, Disney Animation, Worlds of DC, Pixar, and American Spies. Nazario, you're in the lead, and your manager is still here. Would you like to go first or second?
Nazario, I have a question before you answer that.
Yeah.
Why the fuck are you winning? You're supposed to be losing.
I don't know. Like, sometimes I think I got it
Stop
wrong.
missing questions, god damn it. But yeah, let's go first so I can get the fuck out of here because I'm tired of looking at your face.
Okay.
All right. This is going to be Nazario's spin then. It lands on Star Trek.
No.
Yeah, fuck it. Spin it again. Give him something worse.
Maggie in the background. Did he just say no? Okay, this is your spin, Nazario. Lands on your strength of Disney animation.
There you go.
All right.
Good shit.
Nick, will you please read Nazario's questions in the category of Disney animation?
Nazario, are you prepared for your questions in the category of Disney animation?
All right.
Great. Let's see those hands. Thank you. All right. You know. All right, your first question. Which Disney animated film features the characters Cody, Bernard, Wilbur, and Jake?
The Rescuers Down Under.
That is correct for 2 points. Your second question. Annika Noni Rose voices which 21st century Disney princess?
God damn it.
5, 4, 3.
Multiple choice.
All right, your multiple choice options are: is it A. Rapunzel, B. Tiana, C. Anna, or D. Vanellope?
Tiana.
That is correct for 1 point. Your third question. In Strange World, Searcher Clade leaves his father, the explorer, in order to take up what profession?
Farming.
That is correct for 2 points. All right, your penultimate question. What type of animal does Arthur scare off that Sir Kay was hunting, causing him to go into the woods and meet Merlin?
Deer.
In The Sword in the Stone.
Yeah, I was taking a dramatic pause, but that's correct for 2 points.
Okay.
Forgot to write it. All right. And Nazario, your final question. In Lilo and Stitch, why does Lilo tell the councilwoman that she ultimately can't take Stitch at the end of the film?
Multiple choice.
All right, your multiple choice options are: is it A, Stitch protects Lilo, B, Stitch would die if she took him, C, Lilo paid for him, or D, Stitch is wanted by local authorities?
Yeah, she bought him. She
That is
paid for him.
correct. That is correct for 1 point and the sweep of Disney animation.
So pay more attention to your questions. Jesus.
So Nazario gets his total up to 16. Is that what you have?
That's what I have, Tim.
All right. So we're going to bring back the wheel. This is going to be the spin for Mike. It lands on MCU.
That's pretty good. I'm going to take it.
All righty. I will be giving you your questions in the MCU. Are you ready, Mike?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Your first question. Which MCU film features a fight featuring the main hero with a metal being called the Destroyer?
4.
That is correct for 2 points. Your second question. Who plays Scott's ex-wife's boyfriend Paxton in both Ant-Man films?
Bobby Cannavale.
That is correct for 2 points.
There's 3 Ant-Man films, though.
It's not eligible.
Not eligible. Your next question. In Spider-Man Homecoming, where does Peter's academic decathlon team travel to for their championship?
Washington, D.C.
That is correct for 2 points. Your fourth question. What activity is Bruce doing in his final scene in The Incredible Hulk?
He's doing yoga.
That is incorrect. Nazario, chance for a 2-point steal.
I believe he's meditating.
Meditating is the answer we have. So Nazario will get the 2-point steal.
Okay.
Would you like to challenge?
No, I'm good.
Okay. Then, Mike, your final question in MCU. In Captain America, the Winter Soldier, what is the name of the project that will launch 3 helicarriers to eliminate global threats?
Shoot.
5, 4.
Multiple choice.
All right. That your multiple choice options are repeat. Your options are A, Lumeria, B, Strike, C, Insight, or D, Goliath.
Insight.
That is correct for 1 point. So, Nick, at the end of round number 2, I have Mike getting his total up to 12, but with the steal, Nazario's at 18.
That's what I have, Tim.
Okay, let's get into round number 3. How's it going to work?
Round number 3 is going to work like this. It is the betting round. We have 5 more contestants in the realm of Fandom Fights. Once the players hear the category, they can bet anywhere between 0 and 2 points on the question. If they get the question correct, they will gain those points. If they get the question incorrect, they will lose those points. We will play until someone is mathematically eliminated or we have reached the end of the match. Players, any questions as we get into round number 3?
Nope. Can I pretend Mike's still here?
Yes.
It's all going to get cut out, but yeah, sure.
All right, your first category you can bet points on is the Wizarding World. All right, let's get bets starting with Nazario.
My manager told me to bet 1.
Okay, and Mike.
2.
Okay, your question in the Wizarding World. Who punches Lucius Malfoy, causing him to drop and break the prophecy in Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix? What?
I knew a crack was going to be made about that Ant-Man question, so I was ready for it.
I almost, my brain wanted me to stop and like correct it and be like in the first 2, but then I was like, no, this is fucking right. This is all that's eligible right now.
Yeah, it doesn't exist until it's eligible.
Yep.
Also not in the third one.
Accurate. Yeah. 5, 4, 3.
Which is a shame, by the way.
1. Pens down. Agreed. Nazario, let's go to you.
I shouldn't have bet on this. Harry Potter?
And Mike.
Sirius Black.
Sirius Black is correct. So Nazario will lose 1 point, goes down to 17. Mike gains 2, goes up to 14. What's next, Nick?
Next question you can bet points on is in the category of the worlds of DC.
Let's get that starting with Mike.
1.
And Nazario.
Yeah, 1.
Okay, Nick, what's the question?
Your question is, which Worlds of DC film features a non-superpowered character single-handedly storming a jail using non-lethal weapons?
My dog was huffing at us to let him out, and now he's barking at me to let him in.
Oh, the act just broke me down.
You got the touch.
You got the power.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's start with Mike.
Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice.
And Nazario.
I went with the Suicide Squad.
Both incorrect. We were looking for Birds of Prey. Birds of Prey. So, Nick, it is still a 3-point game, 16-13.
I'm going to challenge on that one because Batman does, get into the prison at the end of BVS to threaten Lex Luthor non-lethally at the end of the movie.
Okay, we'll be right back after that challenge. We're back from the challenge. Took a look at the scene. A couple things at play here. One, Batman doesn't really storm in like we had in the question storming. He also doesn't use non-lethal weapons. He doesn't use really any weapons in the scene that we can see. So unfortunately, we're not going to be able to accept Mike's answer, but it is still a 3-point game, 16-13. Mike does lose his challenge. And we're going to get into the third betting round question, which is in the category of American Spies. Let's get bets starting with Nazario.
Nope.
And Mike.
I'll go with 1.
Okay. Your question in American Spies. What is the name of the submarine which Ryan boards and ultimately finds the Red October in the hunt for Red October? Was your October red?
Yep.
Nice. Or ooh, depending on
Watched this like last
What
month.
that means.
if you like it or not. Yeah. Bucky, I'm going to disown you. You want to go back to the farm?
From a farm?
5, 4, 3. Yeah, where we picked him up. 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Nazario.
The Purple November.
And Mike.
Saratoga?
Both incorrect. We're looking for the USS Dallas. The Dallas.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
So Mike will lose 1 point. It's now a 4-point game going into the penultimate question of the round. Nick, what's the category?
Category is Star Trek.
Let's get bets starting with Mike.
Live long and prosper. Let's go with 2.
Nazario.
No.
All right, here's the sitch. Mike hits this question. We go on to the final question. He's down by 2. If he misses, Nazario wins the match. Nick, what is the question?
Your question is, which Star Trek crew member gains the ability to significantly slow down time in a single moment in a Star Trek film?
Would you want this power?
Sure. Yeah, any power, really. Yeah. Sounds like
I would like the power to be able to tell myself I don't need a McGriddle in the morning.
sure. Like I'd use that.
Oh God, I wish.
Right?
Oh,
I'd put the power like to use.
3,
McDonald's right by my office.
1. Pens down. Nazario, we'll go to you first since you bet 0.
That kind of sounds like the Omega 13 from Galaxy Quest.
The fuck are you talking about? And Mike.
Captain Picard.
Picard is correct. So Mike hits, goes up to 14. It is a 2-point game. 1 question remaining. The category you can bet points on is scores and soundtracks. Let's get bets, starting with Nazario.
Nope.
Great. And Mike.
I have no choice but to bet 2.
All right, here's the sitch. If Mike misses, Nazario wins. If Mike hits, Maggie's prophecy of this being a long match will continue. So, your question in the category of scores and soundtracks. Who composed the score for Supergirl?
God.
Sucks.
Yeah. Omega Hedron. Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Why do I have that useless? I can't wait. My daughter is going to be so disappointed in me. Like, oh my God.
2 points.
Or,
Repeat.
all right, that's Mike's second repeat. Who composed the score for Supergirl? My son's already pretty disappointed. Oh, he's taking a nap now. Look at him.
Is the girl in the Flash movie also going to be called Supergirl?
I don't know. I've never seen the movie.
The movie hasn't come out yet. I don't know. But yes.
I'm gonna look at the pops. See
4,
what the name.
3, 2. Hands down. Let's go to Nazario. Who bet 0?
The Maestro, John Williams.
And Mike.
James Horner.
And your winner, Nazario Montenegro. The answer was Jerry Goldsmith.
Oh, damn it!
Goldsmith. So, Nick, oh man, I'm not gonna lie. He said James Horner, and I was like, "Is it James Horner?" I had to go back to the doc and double check. Great match, Nick. This is
Absolutely. Fantastic match. Like, no, listen. 2 rounds went to one player, and 1 round went to the. Actually, I would say they shared round 2, and then round 3 went to the other player, which is why it was such a close nail biter match. Both players showing strengths in some areas of the game and weaknesses in others, but I think they've both showed that they deserve good records, even though one is going to have to work back up to get there.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's get into post-match interviews, starting with Mr. Mike Shea.
I agree. James Horner's probably like as close as you could get to Jerry.
Well, yeah, because I mean, he's discount. He's the great value version. He's the store brand version. I was like, it's one of these two, and I'm gonna pick it's like asking who directed a classic Star Trek movie. It's either Shatner or Nimoy. So anyway,
very true. But Mike, listen, outside, little slow round one, I would say. One key moment, I think, in round two for Nazario, that steal there, and even your answer was still like close enough to where it was like,
yeah,
you're really on the right track. You clearly know what's happening in the scene.
Yeah.
But then, round three, you showed that like you're never down and out. You still came back, put up a great fight against Nazario, nearly took it to sudden death. How are you feeling about your match? And will you be joining Nazario in the videos?
That remains to be seen. I got to do some background checks first. I got to have like some inspections done, and some money's gonna have to exchange some hands pretty quick. But I don't know. I'm a little iffy because I feel like the yoga meditation thing. I'm like, I was stupid. And scores and soundtracks are like either 100 or 0 with me. Like I either 100% know it or I have no freaking clue. Except today where I was defeated by the two-headed quarter that is James Horner and Jerry Goldsmith. So it is what it is. But the stuff that I was supposed to know, I knew today.
Nice. Well, Mike, we always love having you. As Nazario said, you got a cool soundboard, but you also got some cool knowledge to back it up. We will be seeing you again this year, especially in teams. We'll be seeing your new team again very shortly. But congratulations on a match well played at the very least. You gave us quite a show. As we bring in our winner today, Nazario Montenegro. Listen, you missed 2 questions up until round 3.
And then I missed everything.
And then you missed all of them. That's correct.
Yeah.
However, that being said, you almost put the match away in 2 rounds. It was great. You put yourself in a position where you could miss every question in round 3 and put all the pressure on Mike. How are you feeling about the match you played today, as well as your entrance into the tournament?
I mean, I'm happy about round 1 and round 2. A little less about round 2 because I knew the answers without having to go multiple choice. But I don't really pay attention when the question is being asked, and that is my downfall. Because when you said 21st century, I was like, what does that mean? 2000, 2010s? And then when I came back to the questions, you were almost done. And I was like, fuck, I don't even know what this is. So I waste another repeat or I just fucking guess it. And then when you gave me the multiple choice, I was like, oh, yeah, none of those other people are. I guess you meant 2009. So that's good. And in the other one that I also went multiple choice, I don't remember why I did that, but probably I didn't hear the question either.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Yeah.
But like I said, regardless, you still came out with the win. An impressive performance, regardless of the things you just said. You will now find yourself in the Summer Series tournament, and I have some very good news for you. You just got your record back up to 8-8. That's nice. Very good, and it's gotten you to. I'll give you your seed because this match was sort of one of the last ones we were waiting on to sort of do the seedings. Nazario, you will be the number 12 seed in this here summer tournament.
I unless this is a 12-team tournament, 12-people tournament, that sounds good because I really hate going against the number 1 seed every fucking year and getting my ass knocked down under 500 again. Fair. So maybe somebody will get their ass kicked at least once, and I'll get to be above 500. That sounds about right.
I love it. All right, well, Nazario, congratulations on the win today. We'll see you in the summer. Tim, you good?
You made me laugh so hard because I didn't realize that he missed every question in round 3. So then he was like, yeah, then I missed them. You were like, yeah, you got them all wrong. Like the way you said it made me laugh so hard. Anyway, great fucking match. Pleasure to have both Mike and Nazario here, and Mike Handley for a hot second. So thank you everyone for being here. Thank you for watching. Thank you to Nick for writing this one. I've been Tim. We'll see you guys real soon on another episode of Fandom Fights. But until then, have a great night. Bye.
And again, that's the hero gig. Part of the journey is the end.
Goodbye, old friend.
Kitty has to go.